Greetings, my excellent friends. You got the Hobby Drifter here again. It is Tuesday, March 29th, 2022, here in beautiful Tokyo, Japan. We are just getting into Hanami season, and it is time, I think, to take a look at something that I've had sitting here for a couple of months now. The Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Super Pack #1 and Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Super Pack #2. These were released by Collect-A-Card back in 1994, according to the label. And something interesting about these is that, according to the internet, they are a full set. So each Super Pack includes trading cards and power caps, otherwise known as POGS. Remember POGS? They're here in Super Cap form. So each one of these contains 12 premium trading cards, 4 Super Foil power caps, and 1 Power Blaster insert card. And also interesting, it tells you on the back of the package just which cards are included in these. So that's kind of cool. It takes a lot of the, stress out of it. I did not know about these until, I'd say probably November of last year. I did collect the Power Rangers trading cards when I was a kid back in in the 90s, and I assumed that that's what these were until I actually took a look at them. And this is a separate thing. I believe they were mostly sold in Kmart stores, and it is, these 2 packs are supposed to include a full set of everything: the insert cards, the cards themselves, the Super Cap POGs. That sound you hear is Andy, who, whenever I make one of these videos, decides that he wants to be very, very vocal. I don't know what his deal is. He's a strange kitty, but enjoy the strange kittiness. So I got these cards in a very nice, care package from my friends Bonnie and Ian out of San Diego. It arrived actually on my birthday, which is very nice. Probably the most exciting birthday gift I've gotten since becoming an adult. And I've wanted to properly look into all the stuff in there. And so let's get into it. Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Super Pack #1. I had a proper card opening in a very, very long time. These are nearly 30 years old. Brings back all sorts of interesting memories. Power Rangers was such a thing in the 90s, like such a huge thing, and the often duplicated or often imitated, never duplicated. Just a phenomenon for kids in the 90s, and still going now. I mean, such was the staying power of Power Rangers. All right, so this is weird. The foil card is right on top. In most cards sets that I remember from the 90s, the insert card was always the second to last from the back, and this is that extremely popular line art of the White Tiger Thunderzord. That's original Power Rangers art. That's not reused Die Ranger stuff. It's a really odd angle. You can't really see the thing's face, and it's also got the crown part from the Mega Tigerzord down. A lot of weird stuff like that in Power Rangers. Like, everything was done so quickly that quality control often, especially on the Power Ranger exclusive stuff that wasn't just repackaged Sentai stuff, was hit or miss. It was done very quickly. Here we go. Let's take a look at the foil power caps. These are slightly embossed. And again, it's original artwork, not reused Sentai art. Alpha 5, aye. The Yellow Ranger. Probably my first on-screen crush as a kid. And, of course, the Green Ranger. Everyone's favorite. Like, literally everyone's favorite. So let's take a look at these cards. Yeah, we got the White Tiger Zord card. And right on top, oh, there's Bulk. Hey, Bulk. Such unrealistic expectations for high school this show set for me. Here's Finster. Just a random shot of the command center. Not super high effort in these cards. It really does just look like just random shots. There's the Thunder Megazord. Again, that often reused line art. The White Ranger, which is weird because this came out in 1994, and I didn't think the White Ranger showed up until 1995, but I'm probably wrong about that. Alright. So, when Zordon learned that Lord Zed was taking control from Rita Repulsa, he realized that the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers would need even more power to fight against the evil forces and their diabolical plans to destroy the Earth. Zordon and Alpha 5 retreated to the laboratory in the command center and created a powerful new member of the Power Rangers team, the White Rangers. Okay, so this is 1995. It says 1994 on the package. Okay, so this is probably before we actually knew who the White Ranger was, so they don't really give that away. The Black Ranger. Also, fun thing about this. So we got the Black Ranger here. I just noticed this. Let's flip it over to hear about the Yellow Ranger. Just, oops. Not a lot of quality control on early Power Rangers stuff. Oh, okay, and it's selected by Zordon and Alpha 5 to be the new Yellow Ranger. Aisha has taken up the battle against the evil schemes of... Okay, so it's the second Yellow Ranger, and also this is the Black. I wonder. Let's take a look at that. I wonder if on the Yellow Ranger card, it'll have that. That's awesome. That's fantastic. And Lord Zed, just terrifying new monster for the Power Rangers. I remember like seeing him on TV for the first time when I was like 11 years old, and thinking like, well, that's a departure. Like all the other cute and creepy monsters, and then Lord Zed is just this skinless dude and like wires and metal everywhere. It's like, okay, that took a turn. Lord Zed, trademark. And the logo. It's the Power Rangers logo with the Power Rangers logo. And Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, trademark. And Zordon. So let's see. The pack says that the Black Ranger, or the Yellow Ranger card should be card number 3. And yeah, so that's fun. Or it could be that, just I'm reading these wrong. Yeah, stranger things have happened. All right, so Power Rangers Super Pack 2. There's that beautiful Thunder Zord art once again. And 4 more super premium power caps. Blue Ranger. Interesting art of the White Ranger. The Black Ranger. And the Pink Ranger. So that's cool. You get all 7 of the Rangers, you know, Green Ranger and the White Ranger, which is awesome. All right. So then we've got the Thunder Megazord. I always loved this dude. Just squat. More of that coloring book art. There's the new Red Ranger. New Blue Ranger. Original Pink Ranger. Artwork of Rita instead of a picture. Power Ranger group shot. The definitely Power Ranger version of the Green Ranger with that puffy yellow dragon shield there. Skull. Goldar. Just the viewing globe. And a shot of the command center. So, yeah. Going through these, I was mistaken about the Black Ranger and White Ranger cards being misprinted. They were just stuck together, 30 years of gloss melting. So they are separate cards. Man, Power Rangers was just such a huge thing. I was right at the tail end of being the right age to enjoy Power Rangers. And I know it was a very, very kid show. It wasn't something that kids and adults could enjoy. I think I was 10 years old when it first came out, and it was one of the first shows I ever, and I knew, I'm like, this is some weird stuff. Like this is I didn't know right away that it was an adapted Japanese property, but I knew, I was like, okay, well, something is up. They're clearly dubbing Rita, but I didn't care. It was like superheroes plus giant robots and kaiju monsters, with one of the coolest theme songs of kids television. And I remember my friends and I thinking, it was like, yeah, this is kind of some cheap bullshit, but it's still awesome. Remember when season 2 hit and they started using new footage, the first time we saw the Rangers take off their helmets, it was like, whoa, that's new. We've never seen that before. I mean, there was still a bunch of weird head scratching stuff, why did the Thunder Zords transform every time? That's odd. And it was basically because they paid to have that animation done, and they're gonna use it. But yeah, I am absolutely in love with that time period where, I mean, now people have tried to replicate the Power Ranger formula many times, and to some effect, but never quite there. But this was all new stuff. This was completely uncharted territory at the time. So let's go through. Here's the entire set of 24 regular cards. The White Ranger, Black Ranger, Yellow Ranger, Lord Zed, Power Ranger logo, Zordon, Bulk, Babu, Finster, Command Center, Putties, the Thunder Megazord, the Red Ranger, the Blue Ranger, the Pink Ranger, Rita, all the Rangers, good old Green Ranger. And I wonder why they put him so far in the back. Skull, Goldar, the Vision Globe, Command Center, Squat, and the White Tiger Zord. Interesting order that they chose to put these in. Like you would think, you know, you would put all the Rangers together, put Bulk and Skull together, but no. And then the two foil cards, along with the 8 power caps. Black Ranger, White Ranger, Blue Ranger, Alpha 5, red, green, pink, and yellow. So, it's a fun little set. It's the whole set. The whole set in 2 cards. I'm told that these super packs were sold in cases, just single cases. Every case of Super Pack 1 had like 30 packs of Super Pack 1. Every case of Super Pack 2, ditto. All Super Pack 2. So it's really cool, you know, for kids at the time to be able to get an entire set of cards in 2 packs for $1.99 each, which was, yeah, I mean, kind of high for a pack of cards at the time, but not completely unrealistic. You know, I remember like I think the X-Men cards were like $1.50. So I mean, not that much more. I love how they would just put stuff together for Power Rangers in the early going. It was like, let's just, you know, we'll make some line art and we'll just slap that on everything. Some of these pictures are just like random frames from the show. Like they clearly they didn't, you know, do much other than slap the border on there. But it has such a charm to it, and it's one of those things where I don't think that really anything that I truly enjoyed about Power Rangers was done intentionally. I think it was really like genuinely just, how can we get this out and sell it to kids and pay as little money as possible on it. But I mean, it worked. You know, they tried it again with, you know, VR Troopers and Superhuman Samurai Cyber Squad and Beetleborgs, Masked Rider, all of that stuff, and nothing really came close to what Power Rangers did in the U.S. and in the West in general. Made a whole generation of fans of Power Rangers and, you know, Sentai, and it absolutely just ruined the market for early Japanese Power Ranger stuff. You know, the Zyuranger, Dairanger stuff that used to be crazy cheap. You couldn't give it away, like when I first came here in 2006, and now it's some of the most expensive stuff to get here, because a lot of it has been purchased and exported. So I mean, it's extremely rare to see, you know, especially, you know, nice condition Zyuranger and Dairanger stuff show up in like collectible stores and the like, and it's all because of like this early time in Power Rangers history, and it was they've become icons. Like the Power Rangers are up there with, you know, Spider-Man and Superman and Wonder Woman and all of those characters. Like they'll be around forever. And it was a shame about the most recent movie that came out 5 years ago, 6 years ago, because it was really, really good, and it was great. The movie, like the storyline of the movie, was brilliant, but if you were to like combine everything from like the first year of Power Rangers that was good and that movie, you would get something really, really special. But once again, it was a matter of the people making it not really knowing what made it special. But this stuff, this is like a time capsule of back when Power Rangers was just starting out, just getting popular, and we had to get Saban had to get out as much product as possible before the bubble burst, and it never did. it never did. But I have a very soft spot in my heart for the Power Ranger stuff that wasn't simply rebranded Sentai stuff. So this is really cool to have. Thank you again, Bonnie. Thanks, Ian. I'm gonna find some way to store and display these nicely. I might even go out and buy those card sleeves that I haven't seen in years. Or maybe I'll do it like Japanese style, and I'll get like individual card protectors and then have them in a little card box. I don't know. Maybe I'll do another video about it. Probably won't though. But that is all the time I got for today, everybody. Thank you very much for joining me. Hope you had as much fun going through these packs with me as I did. You probably didn't, but I sure did. So thank you all very much. Take care, and happy hobbying.